So Swift family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 video. And in today's video, we've got another coin making method on the channel. This video is actually a bit of a two-parter. The first one's for people that don't have too many coins. That first part's going to help you guys out to kind of just build up your coin stack from the ground up. And the second part's going to be great for people who already have quite a bit of coins and are able to do a bit more of an advanced method. Both of them should be helpful. If you don't have that many coins, you can kind of grind your way up to the second method. And if you already do have a bunch of coins, well, obviously you'll be able to do both methods to make some coins off of that. So before I do get into the video though, I just want to announce another giveaway on the channel. Usually I like to do these on my coin making method videos, but I hadn't done one in a while. So how this one is going to work is I'm giving away 200,000 coins. 100,000 coins will be on Instagram, 100,000 coins will be on Twitter. All you have to do to enter is follow my Instagram or my Twitter or both. If you want to be entered in both giveaways, and then comment down below your Twitter or Instagram handle or both if you have both. So what I'm basically going to do is do like a random comment picker, whichever one it is. I'll search your name up on Instagram or Twitter, make sure that you follow me, and then I'll DM you to give you the coin. But yeah, let's get into this video right here. Another coin method from the coin method king of YouTube. Let's just get into the first part. The first part is very simple. It's just going to be two quick little tips to kind of build your coin stack up. The first little tip is going to be a couple quick solos you can do if you want to get coins fast. I'm going to show you guys the two fastest solos for coin methods. The first one are these level challenges. Honestly, you don't make too many coins just from actually doing the challenges themselves. Only like 300 coins every single time you do it, but the main big draw of doing these are getting these 3,000, 3,200 and all of these like tier coins as you work your way up the tiers. Some of the earlier challenges at the beginning are really easy to complete, so I would recommend you guys knock those out if you don't have too many coins. And just for getting up to like tier 3, you make about 10,000 coins, so a really easy way to get your coins up quickly. Another quick solo that you guys should be doing are the blitz solos. These are going to give you a total of 1.3 thousand coins every single time you do them. I talked about this in my video yesterday, but if you beat these early ones on the full star difficulty, you're getting 1.3k every single time you do it. And these early solos are super easy to complete. But let's get into another little method that I want to talk about for people that don't have that many coins, and that is going to actually be the get a player pack method. This method is actually working again right now. So if we take a look on the auction house, what I like to do if I want to check if this method's working is basically what I'll do is I'll just filter it down by 62 to 65. Take a look. Let's see how much these silver players are going for. It looks like these two are really cheap right here, but the other ones look like they're going for a price of around 500 coins. So I would assume you guys can sell your silver players at 450 to 500 coins. That's for the lower tier silver players, which means you're basically making your money back every single time you open them up. And then for the higher tier silver players, it's the same type of situation. You can sell them for 550 coins and they will most likely be selling. So essentially you're just going to be breaking even. Now let's come into actually talk about how you can actually make coins off of this, because that's just how you break even. But the way you make coins is pulling gold players, pulling power-up cards, and that type of stuff. Now whenever I talk about this method, I get a lot of mixed comments. A lot of people will tell me, oh, I opened up a few of these packs, didn't really pull anything good, and then a bunch of other people will be like, oh, I pulled a Lamar Jackson power up. So essentially what that tells me is you guys need to be opening in a greater volume. As you can see, we already pull a gold player on our second pack. That's free coins every single time we do it, but that tells me basically that you guys aren't opening up enough of these. If you're opening up tons and tons of these, it's going to give you just a better chance, honestly, of pulling some of the really good cards. Because if you think about it, if we pull a Lamar Jackson or even just a solid power-up card that goes for like 10,000 coins, that's going to pay for me to open up basically all these packs. So really easy way to make coins, pulling some solid players out of these. If you do the solo challenges and these at the same time, you're going to be able to make a decent amount of coins right off the rip, and it'll basically allow you to be able to do the second method that I'm going to talk about in this video. Now, every single time we pull a gold player out of these, you're earning between 500 to 1,000 coins. Every single time we pull a silver player, you're earning about, or you're not earning anything, sorry, but you're not losing anything. That's the key. You're losing maybe like 50 coins every single time you pull a silver. And we can take a look at my item binder right here. I'll open this up a couple more times, and then we'll just take a look at how expensive some of the gold players are that we pulled. I think we only pulled 2 of them so far, but everything else is basically break even. So however much money we make off the golds is how much money we're going to make off this method. Of course, you guys can also be pulling power-ups out of these, which is what you want to be pulling. We haven't gotten any yet, but I know a lot of people in my comments have been telling me how much good stuff they've pulled out of this. I haven't personally, I pulled maybe a couple decent power-ups. I think I got a Saquon power-up out of this, and a Jalen Ramsey. So those are 2 really good power-up pulls. But let's come into my item binder right here. I'll show you guys exactly how much some of these gold cards are going for. We can see if we made a decent amount of profit off of these, as it looks like we pulled 78 overall. Derek Wolf could go for maybe like 2 or 3k. He's going for about, we could probably sell this card for 2k, so we make about 1.5k coins off of that. And then the next one is going to be Andre Ellington. He is going for a price right now of 1,000 coins, so we make about 2,000 coins off of that. Solid. Didn't take very much time at all, to be honest with you. And then you basically can just sell all these players back if you want, or you can even throw them in the upgrade sets if you want to get a little bit risky. Either one is recommended, but this is a pretty easy way to make coins without much risk at all. But let's get into the bigger method for the video, and this is the one that I really like. I don't know if I've talked about this before. I might have, but it's working incredible right now for me. So basically what this method is you're going to go into the archive right here, and we're going to talk about a couple profitable MUT Hero sets. There's one on the offensive side and one on the defensive. The one on the offensive side of the football is going to be this David DeCastro set, and the one on the defensive side of the ball is going to be the Jamal Adams set. I'm personally doing the David DeCastro one right now. I've already done a decent amount of it. I'm going to finish it off for the video and talk about exactly how much coins I was able to make. Let's get started by going over some of the numbers for the set, because that's really important. So to start off with, you're going to need 5, 10, 15 of these 80 to 81s, because I'm going to include that Vance McDonald right there. And I'm trying to buy these 80 to 81 overall players at a price of 6,000 coins or under. So you could just say like an average of 6k is probably the way to do it. So maybe you see some cards up on the auction house for like 5.5k, and then you buy some for 6.5. Just an average of 6k is good, and that's going to be a total cost. If we do the math, it's going to be a total of 90,000 coins for all of these cards right here. Now let's talk about the 85 to 86 overall players. These players I try and get at a price of 20,000 coins on average. So that's going to be another 80,000 coins. If we add those both up, that's going to cost us 170k. And when we complete the set, we're going to get David DeCastro, as well as 86 overall Alejandro Villanueva and Vance McDonald from the set. So you're able to get those cards. You can resell them for trading if you would like. You can basically do anything you want with them. Those are just basically additional cards that you can use to make extra coins off of. But the set is profitable in its own right, and then just getting those NAT cards is also really awesome, because you can do a bunch of different stuff with them. You could probably get, we'll take a look at how much training we get from them, and then I'll talk about what you can do with that training at the end of the video, but you can do some good stuff with it. So let's just take a look at David DeCastro right here. David DeCastro, we're going to filter it down. It looks like he's going for a price of 200, and this card's going to sell. So you could probably sell this card at 210k. I'll probably sell mine at 205. So that's going to leave me at making about 20,000 coins after EA's tax, as well as getting those other 2 free cards. So honestly, a really good method. And let's just talk about actually how cheap I was able to get some of these cards for. If we look at my bids, I'll show you guys exactly how much I've been buying all these players for. If we just come into newest right here, you'll see that I've been able to get these cards at all a pretty good deal. 5.9, 5.3, and then that one was 8k. So that's kind of just going to average it out to about 6k. If we look at these other ones right here, I was able to get some of my 85 overall players at like 17 and 19,000 coins. So pretty cheap overall to get this set done. Let's go back into the sets right here, and I'm just going to actually finish the set off on the video, and then we'll talk about exactly what you can be doing with your NAT cards, and I'll sell my David DeCastro for a profit. So let's go into MUT Heroes right here, offense, and then I'm just going to basically buy the last few cards. Hopefully they're all up for pretty cheap on the auction house right now, but we'll see. I'm not going to be too patient. When I was doing this earlier, I was much more patient. I was trying to like buy and really snipe a lot of these cards, but honestly, let's just get this set done for the video right now. I don't mind overpaying a little bit, but you guys can get the premise. As you can see with all my bids, I was able to buy all these players at around 6,000 coins. And even if you do overpay a little bit, it is what it is, because if you break even on the set, you're going to get those 2 NAT cards, which are really, really valuable, and you can do a bunch of good stuff with them to basically convert your training that you get from the NAT players back into coins, to basically just add extra profits onto everything that you've already been making. As you can see, we get a snipe for Devin Singletary right there, so that's pretty good. It basically kind of just draws down the whole cost of everything, because we were spending like 6.5k on a couple other of these other cards, and then buying that Devin Singletary at 5.3 is kind of what I was talking about on how you can like drive down your overall cost to get it back down to like 6k per player. So let's just add all these cards into the set, and then I'll grab the last few cards from the we can't put in our Vance McDonald. Just remember to do that, guys. If you paid for one card that's a bit more expensive, I almost put my Vance McDonald in there. We need to put our Vance McDonald in up here, because he's going to be a bit more expensive than the other players, so we want to make sure we put him into the right slot. That way we can kind of just not have to spend as much coins on the set. So we have 3 more of these cards to get. I'm just going to buy the 3 that are up for the cheapest. We'll knock this set out right here. Devin Singletary for 5.9k. Yes, sir. Give me that. And we'll buy the last couple ones right here. I don't really mind paying a little bit extra. It is what it is. We'll get this set done. We'll sell our card, and then I'll talk to you guys exactly what I'm going to do with my NAT cards that I get from completing this set, as that's going to be the last card right here, Jordan Jenkins. We're going to throw them all into the set, and we will basically get it done with. I probably spent 90k plus 80k is going to be a total of 170k, so I spent about 170,000, I want to say, on this entire set, which is pretty good when you think about how much we can sell it for. We will make a pretty nice profit off of that. But yeah, that's going to be the last card. We'll open up our pack right here. We're going to get our David DeCastro, as well as the other players from this set. As here's the David DeCastro, or there was the David DeCastro card right there. So yeah, let's go into my item binder right here. I'm going to talk about what I'm going to do with all these players that I got. So for my David DeCastro card, I will be selling him. Of course, you could add him to your team if you wanted. He's a really, really good card, but it looks like he's going for around 200k right now. I don't mind selling him at 200k. I make a profit of about 20,000 coins after EA's tax. And then with these players right here, I'm probably going to quick sell them both for training. I'm going to get 803 training off of that. If we come into the store right here, I'll talk a little bit about what you can do with your training, just to kind of maximize the profits from the set. So we have 800 training. There's a couple things we can do. Unfortunately, we can't open any of these packs right now, but one thing that I really like to do is open up this 77 to 79 overall harvest player pack. Now these players go for around 2,000 coins, I believe, but we'll just say 1.5k for the simplicity of the video, and we're going to be able to get I think we'll be able to get 18 of these cards if I'm not mistaken, maybe a little bit more. So that's going to allow us to gain an additional 20,000 coins on top of our already 20,000 coin profit, and it's going to allow us to profit to about 40,000 coins just for completing one set. So yeah, that is basically going to do it for the video. Of course, you can do the same thing with Jamal Adams if you want to, because his card also is very expensive, his 91 overall card. So yeah, that's going to do it for the video. I hope you guys definitely did enjoy, and hopefully you guys learned a couple nice little coin methods. If you have made it all the way through the end, I would definitely appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video. These methods, you guys seem to love them. I'm going to keep posting them every single weekend. Hit that sub button if you haven't already, like I just said. And yeah, until next time, boys, I'm out. Peace.
It means no worries.